ever seen a sketch and you just don't even know where to start? Well, that's where it was with this layout today. Hello, my name is Nikki and I'm with Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. We are participating in 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. It is a YouTube hop, so go ahead and check the people down below to take a look at what everybody else is doing for today's sketch. Today's sketch is day number 27, and this is the sketch. I looked at this and I was not sure what I wanted to do. So it looks to me like we've got a photo here and a title here with a block of journaling down below. You got some stuff across the top and some stuff across the bottom. And you got some ripped edges around here with some mixed media in the background everywhere. So this is what it turned out for me to be like, clearly. So what I interpreted these bottom X's as, okay, there's something here that's going across the page. Maybe it's paper, maybe it's something. Well, part of the Bash Your Stash Scrapbooking challenge for this layout was to use some stamping, to use hexagons, flowers, sequins, metal, and washi. So that's what I pulled and what I wanted to work with for the Simple Vintage Life in Bloom. Beautiful collection, by the way. Love the colors. And I still have yet to use a single 12 by 12 paper. These are actually 6 by 8 papers behind my photo here, and this is a 6 by 8 paper here. And what kind of sparked my starting point was this right here. So I figured, okay, in my sketch I've got a block here, so I'm just going to make that full block my title. And I'm, for whatever reason, like to read left to right, so I'm going to put the title on the left. So I flipped that. So then my photo's on the right, and you can see here it looks like they've layered some paper behind their photo. So that's exactly what I did, is I layered paper behind my photo. And one of the reasons I bought the chipboard pieces was because of this specific piece, and I was like, okay, I'm using this collection for the first time. I'm gonna use what I like, and I really like this right here. So I figured, okay, I can put this down here in the right hand corner as one of my embellishments. And this was a piece of paper that was already torn, so I tore some extra little bits out. And I used leftover scraps from my 6 by 8 paper and put them on the back. So I had trimmed down that big title, and this was the leftover paper, the opposite side of this. So I was like, okay, colors match perfectly. It's still the same piece of paper, right? And then I thought I was going to use this stamp as my journaling lines, put it right here horizontally to write my journaling on. Well, then I got the brilliant idea to try to do it vertically. So I used 2 different inks on the stamp, and I did the rock and roll method. So what you do is you take your stamp and you stamp it with a main color, and that you kind of rock and roll the ink around it. Now, you have to be okay with the fact that your ink colors are going to mix, and they're going to mix on the pad when you do something like this. So, I mean, I just easily took it off with a dry paper towel. Make sure it is dry, because if you use your Distress Oxide inks and you add water to the pad, you're screwing yourself over. But I was able to quickly get that ink off, and I used the Wilted Violet and Tumbled Glass colors, and I think it matched perfectly. Really, 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 really like how this turned out. And then I was like, okay, I bought this stamp specifically because I think it looks like the flash on a camera. So I kind of did it around here, and I was like, okay, well, if I do this, and this is kind of bare up here, I need to bring the yellow up here, so that's what I did. And then I just added sequins and some hexagons, because that was part of my challenge. And I brought the gold from the scissors down to the here. That was kind of my point. So I got 1, 2, 3. There's my visual triangle for black and gold. And that's pretty much it. I really like how this turned out. This color combo is definitely something I'm going to do in the future. Really like this. Just look. Really like it. So that's how I went from this sketch to here. Have you found yourself using sketches and then when you look at the finished product, it doesn't even look anything like the sketch? Raise your hand. Raise your hand high. You're going to find that a lot this month. Well, in my previous videos on this month. So, don't forget to check everybody else out. I am putting out a video a month this month, so you have lots of inspiration from me and other creators. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.